And the prestigious heavy metal horns do appear up, and they say hello to one and all out there, because we're back with legends. Let's face it, we're back with legends W.A.S.P. And today we are doing the song Thunderhead from the Headless Children record, and we're doing it for our buddy Miles. Miles hangs around this channel, puts in requests, such and stuff, and he says, the notation I took down for it, Miles, was that you said it seems like a weird song coming from the Fuck Like a Beast guys. And the only thing I would kind of say is, by this point, the Headless Children, he'd started to turn on us. I mean, in a not in a bad way, not in a good way, but you know, Frankie Banali was now in the picture, and it was not quite as fuck like a beast. You know, when you're the guy that's wearing the saw blade between your legs, right? There's only a matter of time before someone goes, "Hey, look, hey, there he is over there. Who is it?" You say, "Oh, it's the guy he wears a fucking saw blade between his dick and balls over there." And at some point, you do kind of go, you know, what am I doing? And I feel like that might have been a moment where, you know, the last album they did was all circus and yellows and brights. And so it was like, let's get back down to the nature of things, where the Headless Children roam in 1989. So, Miles, I don't know if that answered anything, quite frankly, at all. I'm just saying I don't know this song personally in my brain pan, but I feel like there was a shift from Fuck Like a Beast and Last Command and all of that into a kind of a more, let's get a little more commercial and a little more friendly with the fans. Stop throwing raw meat at them and shit, you know. Learn about the legends. W.A.S.P. 795,000 monthly listeners to the Spotify account. Top 5 jams. If I said pause this video, could you name them right now? Wild Child, Come and Love Me, 65 million plays. I Want to Be Somebody. To this day, that's a song. That's a song. It's a song saying, you want to be there, you want to break your back for this system. This system doesn't owe you. You don't owe this system anything. You said, I want to be somebody. I ain't got to take table scraps that fall. It's got 82 million plays on it. Sleeping in the Fire, Beautiful, Delectable, 22 million plays. Animal, Fuck Like a Beast, 27 million plays. Miss You, I think that might be from the Golgotha record, 16 million plays on that, and that is in the 5th slot. Look into the albums. Golgotha record is where that 5th track would be coming from. Let's look. All right, I go way back with them, guys, so I go back to W.A.S.P, 1983. Then I Last Command. They do have one called First Blood, Last Cuts, 1983. 1984 is The Last Command, Inside the Electric Circus. When you come inside the Electric Circus. Live in the Raw, I had that, and that was my first experience where I was like, did they put, is it a real live album, or is it sounds like it's been, Mama, it sounds like it's been, like, fixed. That's not the Raw concert. Then the Headless Children, 1988, that's the record right here. Miles, no discouragements against W.A.S.P. This is where I come off. I did see the Crimson Idol tour, or something, in the 2000-ish, 5-ish, Double Live Assassins. You've got The Sting, that comes out in 1999. Unholy Terror, Dying for the World. Kind of goes, you know, out of the stuff, maybe into a darker idea before he becomes reborn or whatever. The Neon God Part 1 and Part 2. Then you got Dominator, and then Golgotha, then Babylon. And Re-Idolized. The soundtrack to the Crimson Idol. So the Crimson Idol album has its own soundtrack? Is that the way that works? He has an album called The Crimson Idol, and then the Crimson Idol has its own soundtrack to listen to while it's bonus tracks and B-sides come out in 2025. So there you have that for the fine Blackie, Lawless, and W.A.S.P. Related artists, it's going to be just a slam bam thank you ma'am of LA rockers for sure, right? Except for German ones. Dokken, Dio, Judas Priest, Saxon, Cinderella, Skid Row, Warlock. It's all over the place. Blackie fits well with all these. Rat, Manowar, now I have a deep place and love in my heart for Rat. And I'll just tell you this really quick, as I watched that Waste Some Time with Jason Green, and I watched the shenanigans that they get up to. And it's not even about Stephen Pearcy, Rat, and the band. It's about them as people. And just going, they're sneaking into after the concert's over and sneaking and stealing Quiet Riot's chips and shit that they leave behind from the per diems and, green M&Ms and stuff. Just fun. UDO Rainbow. So there you go. He's got all kinds of stuff. We look into the bio ever so quickly, and then we'll get into it. And you do have this image here, and it is of, it's one that I prefer, quite frankly. We got Randy Piper, Chris Holmes, Blackie Lawless, and Stephen, that drummer fella's name's just escaping me right now. Stephen Riley, but they're looking good. And I say, you guys rock on. And they say, thanks. Album 1, Alive, the title of W.A.S.P's upcoming North American tour. August 17, 2024 marks the 40th anniversary of the release of W.A.S.P's first album. To celebrate this classic metal album, W.A.S.P will, for the first time in 40 years, be throwing meat at everyone. Play the entire album from top to bottom. If you're a top or a bottom, top to bottom, start to finish, front to back. Linear time, of course. We all know that time is a spiral, but for this purpose, in this bio and for Shane, start to finish, linear time, on the North American tour this fall. Guys, I'm telling you, I had my arm clear out here. I am reading that bad, where I have to hold my arm can't go any further out to see what's going on there. And someone will say, yeah, Shane, but you're wearing glasses. That's a long story. You're just going to have to get over it. Miles, explain that to him, please. The Headless Children, Thunderland the other day, and now we're doing Thunderhead. And I think this stinker's like 9 minutes long or something, right? W.A.S.P like to keep rattling and, All right. Miles, here we go. This is the Titty Boom Boom, Bang and Pop. I own this record. I should know this song, perhaps. If it was a vinyl, I'm sure I heard it because it was just spinning while I was putting up a naked lady poster or something. But if it's on cassette, you could do that quick flip on the cassette. No one touches the piano but Blackie. Till Thunderhead, everyone dead, everyone dead, everyone dead and dead. Yeah, he's gonna beef you right here. He's got Frankie Benally on the drums. Who's still in the band? Trying to remember. Benally, Blonde Boof Boof on the bass. There you go, Frankie. I mean, he's got a wonderful voice, you have to say it. I might have heard this before. The melody is all over with Blackie because all of that phrasing and the way he said that word, that's all melody that makes part of the song. You know what I'm saying? It's just, it's a flow, which makes that. All that melody's flowing through his voice. Got a bit of a Man-O-War feel to it right there. He's saying white thunder. Is he drinking white lightning? White lightning, white thunder. Now they're going to take you on a musical interlude portion because we still have 3 minutes. Is this still Chris Holmes? Blackie's playing guitar. Frankie Banali. Blackie lost the king of ooze too. Everyone stopped doing ooze after Blackie lost it. He does them too good. I don't like it. I don't do them no more. Was this the weirdest, Miles? So you've done all those things, Blackie? Is this a confession? It is a confession. Got this picture of the devil slapping his assless chaps with a cat and nine tails right now. Yes! It's got the saw blade on and everything. Yes! He always has kind of these little bits in his songs that kind of take a tribalistic, jungly, dancing around a fire, we can make it. Holding hands with Blackie, Lawless, and W.A.S.P. Kick your hat off and everything. Oh, let your hair down. Oh! I feel like I know Chris Holmes solos, but right now I'm ashamed. I might have even heard this song at concerts before, now that I think about it. Not big corporate concerts, but independent. Perfectly Solid Drumming by Frankie Banali. Move. Now we can't give that a stop it on a dime. You know what? Well, there's a time where I would have said, I need to go back and revisit this whole record, but I can't do that now. You know what? I'm going to say Chris Holmes is on this album. And the reason for that, my guys, and you're going to say, my God, he is amazing with his W.A.S.P. History and stuff. The next song that was popping on is Mean Man. And that is Chris Holmes' tagline, Mean Man. Don't ever stop loving, or something like that, Chris Holmes. And so I'm going to say he is on this record. But what I'm going to tell you is the reason why I cannot go back and give that whole album a re-spin is because once you start to percolate the juices, then people start to go, well, here's another tune that you might not know. Now, I know the big ones, okay? We know Thunderhead, and we know all the big ones that come off that record, but I don't really remember a lot of the other ones. It is time for you to get in the comments and tell me exactly what you think of W.A.S.P, what you think of the Headless Children, what you think of that song Thunderhead. And I do remember hearing that now that I think about it. So please tell me now. Good, great, fantastic. Shane, tell you everything I did know and love about W.A.S.P. I'll tell you even about what their name meant. W.A.S.D.P. I'll tell you what that is, and it'll disgust you to no heavens about what it is. But I'll tell it to you in the comments. All-time favorite albums, all-time favorite songs from the eras that is Blackie, Lawless, and W.A.S.P. All-time favorite. How many times have you seen them live? What was it like the first time you walked into a record store and you picked up "Fuck Like a Beast"? And your mom said, "Put that down." My mom came in the room, she says, "What's that guy saying?" And I said, "Oh, he's singing 'Fuck Like a Beast.'" I'd already been smoking cigarettes. I was hanging up a nudie poster and smoking a cig. I was 14. So, "Oh, he's saying 'Fuck Like a Beast.'" She's like, "Oh, crazy." Shuts the door and leaves. Get down there, tell me all your memories about W.A.S.P. is basically what I'm after, what I just gave you one of my own personal memories. Don't you remember that? Just now. What are you saying? Not good, not great. Shane, I never cared for W.A.S.P, okay? I thought it was OSHA did not approve of half of the show that W.A.S.P was putting on back in the 80s, and I worked for OSHA at the time, and I said, I cannot stand behind that. So I don't want it, don't need it, never going to listen to it again. All of that can be put in the comments below, don't you know? If you got a request, want to see it on the channel, I'd love to do it for you, so get down there and do it. Now, if you hit them links, you can donate money to this channel. You don't even have to put in a request. You know, sometimes we got shy people that are just like, "I just love you, Shane. I just want to buy you a nice dinner tonight." That's it. But they don't. Some people are shy. They don't want their names, and just, it's okay. You don't have to be me. You don't have to say from me. But I like to personalize it because it's a video for you, don't you know? Miles knows this. He understands this is his video. The world, he's just sharing it with the world. He's sharing the treat that is me and his video with the world. So that's wonderful. I thank him for that. It's great. All right. I'm done. My back hurts and shit too. Thumbs, getting on out, Miles. Good job. W.A.S.P.